Hi everybody, welcome back to our show. I'm the host Jim Wrong, and my special guest for today, Jason Wright. Hi Jason.
Hi, how are you doing today, Jim? Nice to be here on your show.
Thank you. And just for the folks at home, this is our show, Point Counterpoint. Today's debate will be time travel. With us we have Mr. Wrong, who's a...
Don't be calling me wrong. I'm Mr. Right. You're Mr. Wrong.
See, people, what I'm getting at is I believe that Mr. Right over here is actually wrong about his theory on time travel.
How could my theory possibly be wrong?
All right, let's not complicate matters as it is. People at home, here's the situation. We're discussing time travel and how if a person in the future was to go back into the past and that past person they meet there in the past dies, what happens to that future person? Popular theory, covered by yours truly, is that the person would just disappear. Blink of an eye.
How could somebody just disappear?
I mean, how could it just disappear? How could you be existing if you're not existing?
How could you possibly... Poof, you're gone? It's an impossibility.
It's not impossible. So what do you think would happen then?
Obviously, clearly, he would be an anomaly.
What's an anomaly?
He'd be a person that shouldn't exist, but does exist, because he exists in a time that is not the time that he should be.
That makes absolutely no sense. How could you be there if you were never there? How could you be there if you were never born?
Yeah, well, here's a better question. If you didn't kill yourself, you would have been there anyway, wouldn't you?
I didn't say you killed yourself. I said someone else killed you.
Killed who? The young me or the old me?
The young you. So how could the old you exist if the young you's dead?
It would have never happened.
What would have never happened?
If you were dead already, how would you have ever gone in the past in the first place?
Exactly. That's why you would just disappear and cease to exist, which is what I'm saying.
But you wouldn't have been there in the first place.
That's why you would just disappear.
Time progresses on a natural progression. If you die, let's use you for example, because I want to kill you.
We'll use me.
Okay. If I killed you now,
okay,
there would be no future you to come back for in the first place.
No, you don't understand. If I was here, here's me, and there's future me over there.
Okay.
If I died right now, say you pulled the gun and shot me right now.
Future you wouldn't have been here in the first place because he wouldn't have existed because I would have already shot you at this point in time.
He would have disappeared and no one would have any recollection of me whatsoever.
But it's impossible.
It is not impossible.
It's impossible for a dead person to come back from the future while he's already dead.
It is impossible for a person who dies as a child to be there as a grown-up.
Exactly my point. So how could he have come back in time if he wasn't there in the first place?
So how are you saying he's there?
See, first off, you screwed up the whole show.
Anything. The whole show. This is my show.
You're wrong, and I'm out of here.
Thank you for joining us, folks. This is our show, Point Counterpoint. I'm Jim Wrong. Next week we'll have our special guest, Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis, not the famous Jerry Lewis, the infamous Jerry Lewis, who's a garbage person. We'll be talking about the sanitation procedures for New York City. Thank you. Have a good night.